1019 Kiss FM's Newbie Online.
Exclusive.
What is going on, everybody? I am Missy with Newbie Online and Low Key. This is my first interview. I'm excited. I'm so excited. In the studio, I have with me all the way from LA and Nashville, Mokita and Cade.
What's up? What's up?
So, I want to get down to the nitty gritty.
Let's do it.
But first, give me an introduction of who Cade is.
All right, I'm Cade. I'm originally from Tampa, Florida, and now live in Los Angeles, and I do music full time, as you could probably safely assume, and I'm happy to be here with you guys today. Thanks for having us.
I'm excited. Mokita?
All right, Mokita. My name's John Luke. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. Been in Nashville. So that's Asheville, North Carolina, and then moved to Nashville, Tennessee about a year and a half ago.
Nice.
And started writing and producing, and I've been doing music full time there and loving it. Yeah, and so that's pretty much it.
Dope. So how did y'all link up?
We keep taking turns sharing the story, so I'll do it this time.
Okay,
if you
go
want.
for it. Yeah,
Since you've done it the last like 3 times.
Hit it, yeah.
Yeah, so basically we have neither of us were managed at the time by this person, but we now have the same management.
Okay.
Who kind of had connected us.
Nice.
And basically sent a bunch of tracks to you. There's like random producers and stuff, and Cade top-lined one of my tracks.
Nice.
And then sent it back, and I dug it, and then basically we just communicated over email for like a month, and he recorded vocals in LA. Sent me the vocals. Then I finished out the track, and then first time we met was when we shot the music video. So we hadn't met.
Didn't even know each other in person until the music video. That's my favorite part about it. Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Crazy.
So how is it, I know we're pushing Monopoly, so
Right.
I assume that y'all are kind of doing a mini tour or whatever. So dealing with fans, how are they? Has it gotten crazy?
Cade's got all the fans because he's like the good-looking one, you know.
Okay,
He'll have to.
He's being modest
He'll have to
over
tell
here.
you.
I don't want to change the topic by any means, but we were in the studio together yesterday, and he was producing a track, and I really wanted to like be involved and try to like step into it, but he was like crushing it on his end, just like going in, and I was like, I don't even probably. I'm not trying to like over compliment, but one of the best producers.
Oh, get out of here,
Scene.
dude.
No, seriously.
That was sweet.
That's so dope.
I'm not kidding. Sorry, I totally just got on
No,
tangent.
you're fine.
But he's trying to say the good-looking thing, and no.
Thanks, bro.
This guy.
So
It's all
nothing
about this
crazy
guy.
yet? No pennies being thrown at you raw?
No crazy panties.
I've thrown a couple at him, but
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was funny though.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Just a
funny. That
couple.
girl was waiting.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shelby.
Yeah. Shout out Shelby.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know she knew like where I was.
Yeah, Cade had a fan.
So that's cool.
That is so dope. That's so dope. So what about relationships? Are you a girlfriend, married, engaged,
Cade,
dating?
what you got going on, dude?
I'm living the single life.
I'm actually single as well.
like I'm like
Nice.
expressing it. Like yeah, I'm just having fun with it.
Mokita?
I'm technically single.
Okay. Technically.
Emotionally unavailable. Taylor Bono.
Shout out
to
Taylor.
What's up, Taylor?
Oh, Taylor.
Has Taylor been here? Oh, okay.
No. Okay. So tell me this. How long have you been singing, songwriting, you're producing, all of it? How long has that been going on?
Cool. So for me, I've been trying to do music since like 8 years old.
Okay.
I'm 20 now, so 12 years.
Nice.
I've been writing seriously since like the age of 13, and I started doing the artist thing seriously around 16. Back in the time, I was doing it under my full name as like a singer-songwriter. So for a while, I was doing like a lot more acoustic, like I guess you could relate it to like a Shawn Mendes kind of thing.
Nice.
And then I decided I wanted to rebrand myself, go a lot more urban route, more mature electronic, and that's when I dropped my last name, just went by Cade, and
Nice.
I've been focusing on that.
That's so dope.
That's my
Nice.
story.
Yeah, I have a similar story. I started writing terrible songs when I was like 11, so I still find them sometimes. Honestly, they're terrible. But yeah, I started writing just like I took piano when I was like maybe from like age of 5 to when I was 17. So I took for like 12 years. So that's how I got started in music, is piano lessons. I took classical, and
Cool.
I started writing, and then I only got into production seriously when I moved to Nashville, so only about a year and a half ago.
Oh, really?
I had done it a little bit. I just kind of messed around with like kind of just recording my own songs because I was doing like singer-songwriter stuff.
That's
So,
nice.
but yeah, so that's how I kind of transitioned into the like EDM world and like so not familiar with that world. So transitioning has been fun because I'm like digging up artists that I've never heard of that are like famous DJs that I'd never heard of. So yeah, I love the electronic, like that house music. I'm just not familiar with it, but I love it now. So
do you remember your first song?
oh my god. There's like honestly there's a pieces I do remember pieces of it, and I don't. It was either called like All My Life or something like that. But I do remember it, and
Can you sing a
it
little
must
bit?
I will not do that.
I remember.
Honestly though, it was kind of catchy because I can still remember pieces of it. So
Really?
I remember
it was terrible,
mine
but
too, all the way down.
You do?
Yeah.
it would have made it on like Kids Bop or something. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, the first song I ever wrote, I think I'm gonna pitch it eventually to like a young up and coming Disney dude. Maybe.
So you don't want to give us a little
Disney
bit?
dude.
I'll give you a little bit.
Okay.
It's called Dizzier, and it's like it's like I'm on a carnival ride that never stops. 'Cause I promise you that I've never been dizzier. When I was like really little.
You still remember that?
Oh, young. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember. What's
You
up?
sing it every night, don't you?
Yeah,
At your
before I
shows.
go to sleep. Just,
Keep it in.
I was probably 11, 12.
Yeah, that's what I was probably.
Wow, and you're 20 now. Years ago? That's dope. So, where does your inspiration come from? It's musically.
So for me, I was like raised on like John Mayer. Like I really liked stuff like John Mayer, like really melodic. I started taking guitar lessons first. It was like my main instrument. So I was really influenced by John Mayer and his writing. And then as I got older and got into the party scene, I guess I started to like club music, and I took a liking to like dance music and DJs, and that's where I really got my influence of all the electronic music and the dynamics of dance music in general.
Nice.
So that's how I got to where I am now.
Cool.
Yeah, I grew up similarly with guitar stuff because I played piano and then I got into guitar, and so I was like learning like basically any old classic guitar stuff I could. Like I was learning like Led Zeppelin and AC/DC, so I love all that old school stuff. And then when I kind of got a little older, I got more into just like learning how people, like I got into more producers more than artists. So I was just like any producer, I was just trying to figure out who produced it and who wrote it because I was really into that. So I was learning about writers and producers more than artists.
Gotcha.
So yeah, even in the last couple years, I've just like I love music. I just love listening to anything that comes out. So anything that comes out, I just love like kind of dissecting it. Like, man, how did they do that? Like, I want to know how to do everything. So I just like I'm like always listening. So, but I still to this day love all kinds of music. I love John Mayer. Like I love that style. Grew up in that singer-songwriter kind of realm, and so I love all that stuff.
That's so great.
Yeah.
So, I read that you work with numerous people. So, I guess you can go ahead and name drop. It's okay.
So I'm gonna shout out one of my buddies. I just made a song with Jake Miller. And all right.
Yeah.
Have you guys met? I don't know if Jake's come through the studio. I'm sure he has. But Jake and I wrote a song together that I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
It's actually gonna be for his project, not myself. But I think it's gonna be really cool.
Nice.
So I've been working with Jake recently. My roommates are Cheat Codes. I don't know if you guys have heard Cheat Codes yet, but they're crazy. We have a collaboration coming out together in a month. So I've been working with those guys, and other than that, just doing a lot of writing on my own. We actually started a song the other day that's going to be sweet. So.
Really?
It's dope. Yeah, it's really cool.
So, tell me about Monopoly. How did that come together? Was it like he was in LA? Was it one of those things?
Yeah, it was super interesting. I honestly, like, the track was pretty basic, I think, when you heard it. It wasn't even one of my favorite tracks at the time.
Okay.
That's what's so funny about the story. I don't want to cut you off. You keep going what you were saying, but for me it was just funny because it was like, I just received this track and I really just liked the chords. Like I thought the production sounded great, and I was like, cool. And I really had no idea where it was gonna go. I was like, I'm just gonna record a vocal on this and send it back to my manager and call it a day. And it's cool that, I don't think we saw a journey coming from it, so that's cool.
Yeah. I even when he sent it back, I wasn't sure if we were gonna release it. I thought it was awesome, but you just don't know. So, but once I started building it out, it just like I was like, this is dope. So
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So what's next? Like as far as after, Monopoly, I know y'all gonna work together in the future. I know you said y'all have something coming out. So y'all just being consistent with that.
Right.
So we're pushing the EP, Care the single.
Right.
So after, like I said, after Monopoly, what's next with you all? I mean, I don't know if you can say
You hit it.
me? Oh no, so I have a song coming out and it's coming out February 17th. It's called Heaven. It's gonna be dope. So you can look for that, and then hopefully gonna be starting playing some shows this spring, summer. So
Okay.
that's pretty much what's next for me. Doing some remixes. I got a remix coming out Friday.
Okay.
So check it out.
Okay.
Spotify. Betty
you-
Who remix.
Your solo thing.
Solo
Solo
thing.
thing.
Yep. And
Make
then
sure we get that, because I
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
have you on Newbie Online. So I'm excited about that.
you'll get
There
it.
you
I'll send
go.
it over. Yeah.
That's dope. So that's all I have. This has been fun. How did I do?
She just
You did
crushed
awesome.
it.
10
She
out of
killed
10.
it.
10
Yeah,
out of
that was
10.
great. No, seriously, you killed
I
it.
felt like we were having a conversation in the living
Yeah,
room.
well, you shouldn't even have said that it was your first time.
I had
Because we
to.
wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I guess you had to. People be like,
Okay,
who is this?
Well, we wouldn't have known.
So you guys,
Round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Tune in. Monday. He will be on Newbie Online for next week, and make sure you vote. Peace.